Well, everyone, the iPhone 14 series of devices are about to be super crazy. They're going to be bringing a lot of cool different things, and it seems like that iPhone 14 Pro is probably going to be another really solid upgrade next year. Now, I will say, as long as Apple doesn't go ahead and actually decrease the battery size, we should be okay. If they decrease the battery size, that's really going to make me upset, but as long as they increase it, which most of the rumors haven't touched the battery sizes yet, so hopefully it goes up. If it's even the same, I'll be kind of okay, but a lot of these rumors are stating that this 14 Pro is going to be absolutely crazy. Now, I think most of you have seen that hole punch rumor that could be coming out for these devices. I want to say it's probably going to come for the 14 Pro as well. The only downside of this type of upgrade is that it may end up costing $100 more than last year. But I do think with that future-proof technology of having that hole punch display, I think that's going to be awesome. Hopefully they keep it at the same price, but prices aside, the build quality, the body, the changes that we're going to be getting for this type of device is going to be actually really insane. Now, a lot of these rumors have been hitting on the cameras and the newer body. So first of all, the body, is really going to be the same. It's still going to be flat sides and everything. However, the back of this phone, from what we've been seeing, could actually end up having that flat camera, which some of you may have seen. And in my opinion, this is actually really cool, and this will actually make sense for potentially Apple increasing the battery size. Why does that even make sense? Well, actually, if you look at the back of your iPhone, you will see that that camera module actually protrudes a little bit. So if Apple were to go ahead and make the phone a little bit thicker and flatten out the back of this phone, very similar to something like a Galaxy S10, or especially something like the iPhone 5, 5S, and iPhone 4 and 4S, you will see that the back of that phone is flat. Now, those phones really didn't have the biggest size batteries compared to nowadays, but if Apple were to make this iPhone a little bit thicker and they were able to flatten out the back, that could potentially make the battery size a little bit bigger. But also, the iPhone 14 Pros could potentially get 8K capability. There may also be some updated megapixel count for the back of these cameras as well. Realistically, we're still stuck at 12 megapixel sensors on all these cameras, which I'm totally okay with. I really don't think there's even that big of a reason to go and get more megapixels, but when I do look at cameras like the Galaxy S21 Ultra, the S22 Ultra that just came out, and how great of a quality sensors those things have, I would love to have some more resolutions we can film in. I think the front camera is perfect, but having that capability of actually shooting 8K videos if we want, that could actually end up coming with the iPhone 14 Pro as well. Now, the display on the front looks like it's still going to be 120 Hz. Hopefully they did take that out. But with something like the iPhone 14 Pro, what's going to be really cool is that with the lack of the notch, something like the iPhone 14 Pro is going to be amazing. That camera is still going to be here to stay, and I do think something like that is really important. When you have something like the iPhone 14 Pro that has that hole punch display with like an extra stem out the side of it, that is a really good way of future-proofing yourself. You look at something like the Samsung Galaxy S10 and you compare it to something like the Galaxy S9. I mean, the S10 holds up really well. The S9 looks a lot older than the S10, even though it's only a year apart. So those things are really important. A lot of the times people upgrade their phones are usually due to visual changes. I still see a lot of people rocking an iPhone 10 or iPhone 10 kind of in that realm. Even an iPhone 11, those aren't really old phones, but less and less people seem to be upgrading because these iPhones look so familiar. So Apple knows they have to go ahead and make that iPhone amazing. But also, iOS 16 could, be a pretty big change as well. And if all the rumors are true, iOS 16 could be a massive update, hopefully. We really don't know yet, but Apple needs to do it, to be honest. Less and less people are updating their iPhones every year, and honestly, less and less people are updating their phones every year too. So this would be a really cool thing in my opinion. So that pretty much covers it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.